Alrighty, hello and welcome. I am Saber1, and this is Vintage Story, where we get a whole lot of business dealt with. Those are all cooking. I wish they had a bit of a progress meter on them, saying how much, like, percentage-wise they're done. It would be kind of nice to know, but eventually, that's when they'll be done. Yes, eventually. Okay, so I do not have a bed yet, so let's get started with that while it's nighttime and we're not being completely bombarded with drifters. Now, I was watching back the episode, I think either before this or whatever, but it was a little bit janky. I'm not sure why the recording didn't produce as well of a video as it should, but it definitely looked a little janky, so sorry about that if that got annoying, or maybe you didn't even notice. So hope you guys are having a good one, and maybe we'll get an entertaining episode. I mean, it's not very entertaining when you're watching someone cut their grass, but some people seem to stick around. Probably get close to a stack, and then I think it is 2 or 4. Let's see here. Yeah, so it's 4 in a square to make 1. Dun, dun, da, 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 and then there's our bed. Actually, I should have need linen for that, which I do have, but it's not super needed right now. As long as we have something to sleep through the nights, if need be. There's not really much room in here. I do need to spend some time and maybe go gather some granite blocks here and build up some of this house a little more. That would be a smart idea. Alright, let's put all this stuff in here. Use it for next time. It'd be nice to what was I thinking? It would be nice to derpader. I need food too. Jesus. Glad I made some the other day. Take 5 servings. Take our bowl. Plop that on the ground. Gobble gobble. We just have pure meat soup right now, so we need to get some veggies on the roll. Okay, so we need quite a few things. We need some peat, that's for sure. We need some cobblestone, so there's some actually right over here. Let's go grab some of that, so we have some building material. And then we're gonna need a bit more clay as well, so clay and peat are gonna be maybe the main focus at this point. Take down all of these blocks because it's nice and easy. Maybe get some bony soil out of the mix. Now, once we get a bunch of these, I'll probably just run back to the house and start building it. It is nighttime, so we're not gonna do any exploring. I usually never skip night times either. I don't find a reason in wasting the time on sleeping unless you absolutely have to use the daylight. which in most cases it is nice. Right, I don't have a shovel now, do I? Right, we're gonna make ourselves one of them. Now that I do have the access to copper tools, I'll probably make another batch here real soon and start making some better tools, because constantly making new ones is really lame. Alright, let's see what else is buried here. Maybe there's some goodies. Goody goods. Alright, looks like we got most of it. Not gonna go too hard on it. At least we got close to a stack of stuff. That's pretty sweet. Uh-oh. And there goes my torch, like a dummy. It's a good thing I always leave one in the base. Just for this reason, and I do have some ready to go. But I needed something to burn. I'm sure there it is. I don't even have an axe. Actually, yes I do. Okay, let's leave that there. Oh no, I don't. I do not have a axe. Okay, we will craft this. Now, because oak is a long burning wood, it is almost better just to use it as a whole block. But if you break one... Actually, I need this first. So we have 98 seconds at 800. Or we have 24, 48, 80... Well, I guess, yeah. It is just a little bit longer, so... But barely. So we're gonna use that right now. We'll probably just leave some in there. And we'll light this with our torch. Where to go? Get some torches in our hand. So you can put this one in as well. Alright, let's start building our house a little bit better here. First things first, let's get rid of our dirt roof. Get this ugliness out of here. No more living in a dirt cave. I guess I do deserve a temporal storm right now. That's really cool. I'm trying to build a house, and you're gonna throw me for a loop, eh? Super. At least it's 4 a.m. It's gonna be a little bit dark on your side of things, but hopefully you can make do. At least it's just a nice light temporal storm. There needs to be a better warning. There needs to be like maybe have like the screen glitch 2 minutes before it happens, instead of just waiting for this little information panel to spark up. How are the chickens doing, by the way? You guys doing good? There's no eggs yet because I don't have any food for them. That's another thing, we need some of this flax to start growing. So we can start getting some seeds. Hopefully there's no rabbits in here. I don't see any. killed the one, so I'm glad there hasn't been any more. He was a bit of a surprise too. So I wonder how these aren't... They're not dead yet, which is good. We've got another chicken over here. Ooh, that sounded really weird. Never heard that before. Or at least since the update, maybe there's been some changes, I don't know. Ooh, there's a nice little cave down here. Don't really see too much down there. Alright, well we might as well do a couple things. We might as well get some firewood again. This I can usually outrun these guys. As they fall in the water. Oh shit! Two of them tainted. Or corrupt, one of the two. Not 100% sure what they call them, but... As long as we're on the move, they shouldn't hurt us. They do spawn, like, literally right next to you, so you do have to be careful. Ouch. Holy crap, these underwater areas are really cool. Can't see very much though. Need a what do you call it? Lantern to be able to see. That's so crazy that you can literally climb up the wall. I did not know that. So we're dealing with the storm now. We got the drifters on us. This ain't no fun. No, it's nice, I think. They need to make it a little bit more, I don't know, not so, I don't know how to explain it. There needs to be more, like, dimension to it other than just trying to avoid the guys. There's got to be some reward to it, or kind of like a wave system where you can defeat a couple at a time, and then it'll pause for a few days, and then maybe it'll pop back into existence and you kill like 5 and then it goes away. Or something similar to that. Instead of just you run around, they pop out of thin air, and then you keep running and doing what I'm doing. There needs to be more of a reward for it, I think. But maybe they have something in motion. See, just like that. Out of friggin' thin air, and you can't even do anything about it. And now they toss rocks at you. Can't contend with just things popping out of thin air. It's pretty tough. Some more copper here. I'll put this like that. That way if I ever come across, I know. Just exploring, seeing what's out here again. Maybe I'll find some more rice seeds. Oh, that music's so much nicer than what was just happening. Okay. We'll have to keep her ears open for some bees. Probably be quite a few in these big trees. Bunch of rabbits. Ooh, got some more copper here. Definitely make use of it. Actually, maybe I'll just dig it up now. I was gonna come back, but we might as well take this time to do it. We have a million other things on the go, but copper is always going to be on the top tier. Need priority done. Gimme now. Ooh, it's rich. Wow, we're getting lots of rich copper. That's awesome. We'll have all the tools in no time. So we do have, I believe, zinc. I think that's the one we picked up. So we need to find some bismuth or equivalent. If we can find just straight up tin, that would be awesome too. Wonder what's going on, why it's taking so long to pick up. It's kind of strange. There's one over here. Alright, there's my exit. Oh. Hello! I'm glad I broke that rock, because I probably wouldn't have. Alrighty, perfect. And I guess we're picking these up too. May as well, they'll be good for cobblestone or whatever. Dang it. Okay, these I can make indefinitely. Alright, we're out of there. Okay, let's have a look for some peat. Got lots of that over there. We got another trader. Maybe there's something in here? It's a little bit darker. Ooh, I hear bees. Definitely in this tree. Super. We got some seeds. I do have quite a bit of this wood. guess I should have probably brought some of this crap back first before getting more crap. I'll probably just do that. We'll get one of the beehive things there too. I'll leave those for a full inventory, or an empty inventory, but we'll come back to that eventually. We'll look for some peat in the meantime on our way back home. Oh, there's some rice, some nice flowers. We'll need to get flowers for the beehive as well. Let's go look at this tree, whatever this one is. See how mature it is. Oh, it's not bad. It's growing. That's for sure. I should really make use of these young piglets, even though they are a pain to get in a fenced area from so far away. Maybe I'll look for some closer. Pigs are going to be the main source of meat, though, out here, I think. So we best make good use of them while they're around. Sure ran quite a ways. Alright, they all grew up. Some food for the ladies. Toss those in there. Put all this crap. Actually, I don't like leaving that kind of stuff in chests when it has a place in the world that it can go. Makes more sense to not keep it in a container, using space up for another item. Right, got lots of that. That's good. We can throw that in there, put that in there, and that. Okay. And then grab our food. We might as well just keep it on us. We've already got one sitting there waiting. Am I going to be hunting? I don't think so, really. Not right now. Just throw those in there. I'll keep one. Keep the shears just so I can get sticks. And all of this stuff is done now, which is pretty sweet. Happy for that. Put our storage down there. These I can deal with later. Ooh. Not sure if anybody else has been having that random thing happen, but maybe that's why I'm getting some FPS drops here and there. Maybe it's something wrong with my gear. I've got it's an older CPU. It's a 7700, 1060, 6 gigabyte, and I think it's only 16 gig RAM, so it could use more. especially in a game that's constantly creating areas and stuff. This tree, I think that's one of the ones that I cut. Alright, let's see if we can find some peat. Now it's not terribly needed. It's usually really dark. I don't know if that's really... It looks kind of dark, doesn't it? It's pretty noticeable on the ground. Like you can see the red clay, red clay, red clay, clay. That's a tree. No, it's got to be just a shadow. Maybe there isn't any peat in the hot climates. I don't even see any blue clay anywhere. Oh, there's some blue clay. Bauxite over there. I'm just not seeing any. That is rather unfortunate. I'll have to maybe look for some off camera, I guess. Off recording. No big deal. There's plenty of trees. Plenty of these bastards. We'll get logs for days. Oh yeah, I didn't make my bee nest. That's fine. We'll go gather. We'll gather some more of these. This is actually a really big ruin. What else we got? Just a big long tunnel to nowhere. Unfortunately, I don't have a torch, so I'm not going anywhere down there. Not even sure what that vessel had in it. Feathers. Too bad I don't use the bow and arrow. I think it needs to be buffed or give insta kills or something. It needs a bit of a buff, in my opinion, to be really worthwhile. Some people enjoy it, that's fine. To make arrow heads constantly is a little bit of a pain in the butt. Flint, that's no good. Why would you store flint? We're gonna have lots of cobble, that's for dang sure. Definitely a nice thing about these ruins, once you get a pickaxe, you go down really quick. Maybe we'll get some diamonds or jewelry or even some other goodies with those. The bony soil is always nice to have. It gives you some decent RNG items. Looks like we're taking this whole ruin out of the equation. Might as well use up this whole pickaxe. Alrighty, that was a good little couple finds there. Still no peat. Or just grab a couple stacks of clay as well. We could get a couple more things made, especially during the night. I think I have about a stack at home, but more the merrier. Not very exciting episode, that's for sure. I mean, we did run around with the drifters there. We almost got attacked a few times. But other than that, it's just been mostly running around doing all the daily stuff and things. Can't really get around it in Vintage Story. Its whole idea is to have a living, breathing homestead. So yeah, I think that's probably going to end it off here then. If you guys enjoyed, if you did, slap that like, leave a comment, tell me where you think I should get going to next, and maybe we'll have more adventures soon enough. So until then guys, take it easy, have a good one, bye for now.